So at this time you are doubling in production, but you really don't want to be a producer.
No, that time I don't even know what the hell production is. I have no idea how songs are made. But the curiosity is there. So, but now that, okay, I mean, I knew what a studio was. I'd seen one at Samawati. So when I went to high school in 97, I met a bunch of friends, Mike, Steve, and Tony. So we would rap together, and then there was a guy who was a class ahead of us, the late Carlton Juma. Damn, what was his name? Carlton Juma,
What's high school?
I know, he's also a famous Ogopa artist. Carlton Juma. Krupt. Krupt.
You know him as Carlton Juma?
Yeah. Carlton Juma, Krupt, aka Krupt. So the five of us were in a group called Nanoma. Krupt founded Nanoma. Krupt and Steve, because they were from South Sea. So the slang for Nanoma was Nani Noma. So it was shortened to Nan Noma. So that was Krupt and Steve. They were neighbors in South Sea. Yeah. So they invited us into the group. They're like, soon as a rap. So we were five of us. Actually, our very first song that we recorded was the five of us. It was called Kilasa. But I don't know what happened. By the time that song was released a year later, Krupt had kind of taken a backseat. He was now, I may want to be a solo artist, or remove my verse from that song. So the producer at that time, Ambrose, that's when I met Ambrose for the first time in 97, April.
Where did you produce the song?
At Sync Sounds. And we went to that studio because Ted Josiah came with Kalamashaka to our high school. And they did a show for us, and we rapped for them as the students of the school. This is 97. So they invited us. And I had those pictures. I swear, as in, I've looked for that photo album. So that photo album has some photos of my dad's funeral, because I'd collected very special photos it's not lost. I just don't know which box it's in, but I know those photos are somewhere. Because I found there were 3 albums, so I found 2. There's one that's missing. It's lying around somewhere. I just need to really look for it. So Josiah invites us. He tells us, come to sing Sounds of a Holiday in April. And that's why I remember the date very well. April 17th, I walked into that studio and met Ambrose. Because now Ted, that time, Golden Tones, there's a concert for B&H. It was a cigarette brand. So Kalamashaka had to go to Nigeria. So they flew like 3 days before we got there. But we were told to deal with Ambrose. So that's when I found Ambrose. So Ambrose helped us write that first song. Then I became friends with the studio owner, manager. It was called Mahmoud. To this date, we still talk with Mahmoud. He's based in Tanzania. So he moved to Tanzania. So we still keep tabs with him. So we recorded our first song, the first day in studio. First song, played the keyboard on that song. Ambrose programmed for us. Yeah, so we did Kilasa. That was the first song we recorded with Ambrose.
So this time you're a rapper?
Yeah, I was a rapper. I used to be a rapper. So we
First of all, let me tell you something crazy on the side. The Benson and Hedges concert that Kalamashaka went for,
Nigeria.
To Nigeria, it's my mom who took them there. My mom was a marketing manager for Benson and Hedges. It was Kenya's first chapter. It was a CD.
Yes.
Remember Kenya's first chapter? Yeah.
I have a copy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so I think it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about now Nanoma, because you guys had your own unique rapping.
Yeah. Which now my tongue is heavy. Kissed too many people.
Can you do a few of the raps?
Hi, oh my God, those raps. No, the speed is definitely out.
Okay, but still, just lyric-wise.
natoka upesi nipendi nafasi nipate kuwapama. Unless I hear them, you know, I don't perform them, I don't do anything and there's only one song kwani ni pilka mbugo natoka kwenye hari nipate kufika, nitoke the koti nami pia nipate kukatika, nipate groove tupate kublu na baby boom, sifedhe moyo tupate kibao santori nazi cheza vibao ni kwa something like
let me ask you a question. Just how was it like as a musician there at that time, Nanoma? Distribution of music, TV stations playing, what music videos, like paint a picture of...
that time, there was only one show, Mzizi. It was only music show.
On what station?
KBC, Flavian Mbusi. That was the only music show that we could go to. In terms of radio play, there was only Metro FM. Then Nation came and Capital. So by the time we could get airplay onto Capital, I mean, like Nanoma had really pretty much like guys had started, you know. So that time it was basically Metro FM. Then, so that was 97. So we did that. We did about 4 songs at that time. Unfortunately, I only have 2 of those songs. The other 2, a cassette I had was smashed, and this was way before digitization, and because it's just a cassette I had, so I kept it. Then in the process of moving things here and there, it just got tangled, and so I lost 2 of those songs, and I think I have a track of one of them on a DAT machine, on a DAT tape I have. So then we worked with Ambrose, but unfortunately when Kalamashaka came back, the partnership between Ted and that studio ended. So they went to form Audio Vault with Mike and
DJ Delight.
Yeah, so us guys were left homeless to fend for our own. So Mahmoud took us in, and he brought a new producer, and that producer was Lucas of Ogopa.
Is that how then Ogopa was birthed?
Yeah.
Hold on, are you trying to tell me then you were signed under Ogopa?
Yes.
No.
We did 4 songs with Ogopa, which I don't have a single one. Ogopa refused to give us those.
Okay.
Lucas has those songs.
Listen.
We did Mambo Bado, Risasi Kisasi, Namtaka, yeah. We did 4 songs, Mambo Bado. Then the track for Mambo Bado was later remodeled for Issa's song. Yes, the original track was Mambo Bado. It was yeah. It was an original Nanoma song.
Okay.
Way before Issa came into the picture.
So explain to me how what was the vibe like then, and what did it mean to be signed or to be under Ogopa?
I think those tapes are in my mom's house. I'll go to my mom. Now on Sunday I'm visiting my mom. I swear I have to go to those boxes. So, because I have those tapes. Now I can digitize those. I have Baby Cool's original songs. Rafton before he was a gospel artist. Yes. I have a song here called Meh, which was in that DAT. I digitized some of that stuff. I did the DAT that I left with from Ogopa, I digitized it. So it had Rafton's Meh, it had Ogopa's Tabu, a song called Tabu. And it had One to Moja's
Tabu,
song. Yes.
featuring Krupt.
No, Tabu. It's Lucas himself singing.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so in fact this is like 3. So first and foremost, you guys get signed under Nanoma. Under Nanoma gets signed under Ogopa.
Yes.
Who is in Ogopa this time?
Rafton, Red Sun, One to Moja, and who else? Yeah, that was it.
So who was the biggest artist at that time there?
Rafton was like Baby Cool. Who was Baby Cool? Those guys, Baby Cool, and that was before Chameleon. Baby Cool is the one who brought Chameleon to Kenya. Because I think Chameleon had the sound that Baby Cool came with. Then now he looked for Ogopa. But sometimes there is a debate whether it's Red Sun who brought who. I don't know. Because Red Sun was in a group called One to Moja.
Who else was in One to Moja?
Lyrico.
Shanky Radix.
Yes, Shanky Radix
and Lyrico.
Yes, they were into one. That was One to Moja. And the late, there's a guy, Kidush. He was like, I don't know, Kidush or but him is the late. He passed away. Yeah. That was Red Sun, and that was on to Moja. Shankira Dix, Red Sun, Lyrico and Kidush. But it was Kidush.
At this time, had the Kapuka sound come out?
No, it was dancehall. Lucas now was starting now to experiment with Kapuka. Now Lucas was now starting to give. Now it was starting to. By the time Kina Vinny Banton and Googs came, Lucas had already been perfecting his
you guys were basically the experimental guinea pigs.
He had been now
the sacrificial lambs.
Yeah, he had been seeing where he can take this sound. Yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah, because our ties with Lucas ended in 2001, and that's the time now he had discovered Kina Klepto. He brought in Kina Klepto, Kina Isa. That was 2001. That's now when he started working with the Kleptos. He did for us 4 songs. We were proper Ogopa artists.
How come the songs were never released?
Lucas never felt they were the right commercial. They didn't have what he wanted. For him, those songs are not going to change the market in any way. They were just other songs.
Oh, serious? So he had like
yeah. Lucas, he was very clear with where he wanted to take his sound and the kind of music he wanted to put out. Yeah. If you listen to Lucas's old songs, they're all dancehall, eh? Kina Red Sun and Cars. Yeah. So around that time when he was recording all those songs,
you guys were in the mix.
We were in that mix. But us guys, he used to say us guys we are too radical and too hard. He was like, this stuff will not make for me money.